Hello everyone. In this video tutorial, I will show students how to write a report for the hands-on lab. Okay, at the beginning of the documentation, make sure you put your full name there. So when I receive the report, I know I can spot the name right away on the left-hand corner, on the left top-hand corner. Also, don't forget to put a page number. Insert and page number in the upper right corner. All right. Okay, the first section that you need to have is the objective. What is the objective of the lab? To complete a hands-on lab exercise running a reconnaissance and enumeration using Nmap tool. This is just for example. So if you do a vulnerability analysis, then you're gonna put to complete a hands-on lab exercise running a vulnerability analysis using Nessus or OpenVAS, open source tools. Okay, so that's the first portion, the first part that students need to put, the objective. Second, you need to have, that is the objective, and the first part of it, make sure you write down the hardware and software requirements. Okay, hardware and software requirement. For example, you may need to have a host PC running Windows OS or Mac, right? Running Windows PC or Mac, possibly running Linux too. And then you need to have a VirtualBox, which is a virtualization platform. Other people may use VMware, which is fine with me. So if students feel more comfortable using VMware, it's okay. However, most of my videos instruction are based on the VirtualBox. Okay. And then VMs. We may need to have one or at least 2 VM. Kali Linux 2020 version 02 and above. As of this recording, December 29, 2020, the latest Kali Linux is 2020 version 04. Okay, and Metasploitable. This is a victim machine. Okay, this is your victim machine. Okay. The first one is your attacker machine. This one. Okay, and method. Method is basically a narrative, briefly explain how to do the lab and explain the command that you run. Okay. Write down what's the first step, second step, and the third step. Maybe student can just briefly explain that. Not too detailed if you feel you just want to give a brief explanation, which is fine to me. The method, so make sure you fill out the section here. Briefly explain how to do the lab. Alright? I give you some example here from my previous student. Okay? And after that, lesson learned or summary is a narrative, a summary of what student experienced during the lab exercise. Okay, 1 or 2 more paragraph. Here again, I give you an example from the previous student. He write a brief explanation what he's learning and what he experienced during the process. Okay, 1 or 2 paragraph. Okay, and then the last part, which is section number 4, is attachment or screenshot. Minimum 3. You can have student can put more attachment if they like, or screenshot. For example, you may need to put the beginning stage when student do the exercise, the middle process, in the mid process, and the final result. So I know that the student really actually try to do the lab and completed the lab. Okay, so this is very important. Okay. I put some of the point there, right? So 40, 20, 20, and 20, right? So total we have about 100 when we add all of them. Okay, doing hands-on lab is always a good way for students to learn. Okay, so they are able to apply what they learn in the class into practical hands-on. Okay, that way that will help students in the real world. the confidence level in the real world. Okay, it may take some time, but this a good exercise that student may need to have. All right, and then after that, so I just want to review. So you have the first part, the second part, the third part, and the fourth one. Okay, the grading criteria, I think I'm gonna, let me see, I think I'm going to delete that because I put that, right? This grading criteria, since I already put a point there, so I don't think this gonna apply to you. I'm going to delete that, okay, the rubric. But I just use this for my reference, okay. Let me delete this. I don't want students get confused, okay. Got this, all right. All right, so this is how students do the report. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna put this document in the Blackboard, so you have the copy of that. Email me in case you have any questions. And thank you for watching.